only like education, like this, what are the subjects like Hindi, English, Angrezi, math, whatever. They sometimes they usually teach to the student how to play. Through playing, they teach a student. They just give them separate times to go and play, do yoga, do like they make a group to do study. They give some several kinds of work to do. They don't usually say that sit in the class and just read kaka kaka anga, cha, 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 cha. They don't usually say like that. I want to know something about you as well.
Okay, as you know, my name is Priyanka Gupta. I'm a government teacher. I teach in primary school. And also, I was born and brought up in Gorakhpur, but currently I live in Greater Noida. And nowadays, I'm learning English. That's why I'm running my YouTube channel. It's all about myself.
Okay, so
So,
you are also from Gorakhpur.
yeah, I was born and brought up, and I have completed my all academic in Gorakhpur.
So can I know something about your academic credential?
Yeah, actually, I have completed post graduation as well as PhD, and nowadays I am preparing for assistant professor. I have completed my all academic DDU, Deen Dayal Upadhyay, Gorakhpur.
So you have completed your bachelor, your masters, and also your PhD from DDU University,
Yeah,
right?
right, right.
Okay. So you are already in the government like field. You are a government teacher. And now you want to be
Yes.
assistant professor. So you must be preparing for the NET exams. Am I right?
Yeah, I have completed. Actually, I cracked NET exam. Then I registered for PhD, and I have done PhD. My name is Dr. Priyanka Gupta,
Yeah.
but I do not use doctor. I use only Priyanka Gupta. So I have done everything, and I have submitted one form. That's why nowadays I'm preparing
So in which subject you want to be assistant professor?
history subject.
History subject. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So what makes you here?
Yeah, already I have told to you. I'm learner. I'm learning English. That's why I'm here, and I want to enhance my communication skills. Nowadays, you know that every person wants to learn English, and right now, yeah, I'm a teacher. I teach in primary school, but I want to be a teacher and a professor. You can say assistant professor. So English requirement is every place. So that's why I thought first of all I should enhance my speaking part. That's why I'm running my YouTube channel and I uploaded some conversational video on my YouTube channel.
So how many sessions have you done till yet?
What? Can you repeat?
How many sessions have you done till yet?
I have uh, taken session, I think 100 plus.
Okay. So now I have some serious questions for you. Be ready for it. Okay. You
Okay.
said that you are a primary government teacher, right? So you
Yes.
must be also heard recent from some people that it's always been said that in primary school teachers usually don't teach the students, and if the students go to the schools, they only go for midday meal, and they are not learning. They are not usually going to like learn, or the teacher usually don't interest in teaching the students, and they are getting good amount of salary, we all know. So why it's happened and why it's been said and what's the reality behind it, you can tell me better, and that's why I ask you this question.
Okay, it's a good question. And yeah, you are saying right that it's every person thinks about it's wrong. You know,
Yeah.
about teacher. I will not say that yeah, teacher who is teaching in the government sector, they do not teach a student and they are taking only salary through governments. No, it's wrong. And you know that in my school, yeah, every school teachers students come and every person know that the teacher they do not want to teach. I will say that you know that same student if they will go to in private school, so parents you know it's uh, uh, parents they have to paid money as a for you know fees, you can say everything in a private school they have to do everything like book copies pens and dress everything. But in government sector in government school government provide everything. And I am talking because I teach in village area, so I am talking that place. In my school if I talk about, so there some students comes and one class 30 student 35 student, and I will say that only 20 student have a proper. copy, pencil, everything. But you can say 15%, 15 student, they have no, some student have a no copy, some student have a not pencil. But government provide everything, but they do not change. They are not, it's a, they are not sending everything there is children in our school. So we have to compromise. Sometimes we can't provide everything ourselves. No, so that children's, if I give something for writing and they have no pen, they have not pencil, so how they can write? So parents should be think about this. And that's why that in government school, if students come our school and they started learning and writing everything in a good way, and after that mostly parents started sending in other private school. They started thinking, yeah, my daughter, yeah, my boy son, yeah, he can know write down, he can speak, he can everything about study. So we should not send in government school, and nowadays we send in a private school. So they started sending. That time they started no paid money for fees, and they provide every facility in private school. But if you government, no one take a single penny, single rupees we can't take any student anything. So everything is free of cost. But the government sent money, you can say, for dress. So some student have a proper dress, some student have a no dress, some student have a pencil, some student have not pencil, some student have a books, some student have a notebook. So we can't say, we can always, it's whenever we take a parents meeting, so always we say that please, you should provide everything your children. If they we have everything, so we can teach proper. Because also we have to face some problem while teaching. But we can't say anything, so people's, and we have to face this problem, that problem. No, we are a teacher, and our first, I will not say that, yeah, every place is a good person, bad person. If there is 100 teacher, and yeah, 10%, I'm saying, okay, 10% teacher, they are not teaching very well. So you can't say that, yeah, 100% teacher, they government teacher, they do not want to teach and they take only salary and they are spending their time. No, nowadays everything has been changed. I live in great UP, and UP, that nowadays Yogi ji, our chief minister, and education system has been changed. And we have to made lesson plan. Without making lesson plan, we can't teach our student. We have to use, you can say, TLM. We have to go to outside, we have to gone outside, we have to go outside for a training. Every month governments trained all teacher, online training, offline training. So you can't say that, yeah, anyone can't say that anyone uh, not should say that, yeah, teacher, government teacher, they do not want to teach students. We have to face some problem, but we can't share everything, and it's not good place for sharing this thing. But you are asking, that's why I'm saying, and I can explain in Hindi, my native language, because now, right now I'm learning English, so I can't define everything in English language. I have to face some problem, I have a lack of vocab, you can say. And
You can
that's
use
why,
that. You can use that things in Hindi as well if you want to use.
okay, I can use, but I don't want to use. And that it is not a good place for talking these things, because some teacher, they do not
Yeah,
feel good, because that we
yeah,
are doing in a
yeah,
government. So that's why it's not
yeah.
good.
I
But
can,
yeah, right. So you got
I
it,
can
my
get you.
points.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. That you are in the government field, then you can't share each and everything because you are. Everyone will watch this video, and this is going to be on the public platform. So that's nice.
Yeah.
First thing you said that uh, all the students who comes into the government schools, they usually don't have pens, copy, pencil, and the others necessary or the basic things that they should have. Second thing you said that you sometimes governments provide all these things to the
Yes.
students.
Yeah, governments also provide books, and that dress, and every years governments provide, you can say, uh, what we can say that every year, I forgot that
They
name.
provide
uh,
meal, they provide meal, they provide
Yeah,
clothes.
yeah, meal is yeah necessary. Yeah, it's not. I'm talking about money. You can say they transfer their parents' account
Yeah,
or
first of all,
purchasing
just
books and pencil and other things. But in
they provide
village,
some
they
scholarship.
yeah, yeah, you can. Yes, scholarship also provide government. Everything provide government for studying. Government wants that yeah, every student, yeah, you can say every children should be study. And sometimes we have to go door to door. We have to insist every parents please send your children our school for studying. And you know that sometimes student you can't force, you know, if you I will say that
Yeah,
no, if you will not carry pen pencil or stud, so I will not sit in the class, I will not eat in the class. No, we can't say these things. In private
yeah.
school there is your student your children, yeah, my girl children, she is going to in a private school and she has no pencil. They started sending message, they started calling, ma'am your daughters, yeah, she has no this thing that thing, if you will not provide, so please yeah, next time she will not come. Yeah, you have to do this thing. So they are doing their business, you can say. Nowadays in private school you can understand very well.
So, what do you understand? What are the difference between the private schools and the government schools? Even government school teachers are far better than the teachers who are in the private school. Am I right? Second thing, why in private schools students learn things and in government school kids usually don't like to go there, don't like to study there? What are the difference and what is the solution for this thing?
No, already I have told to you. In my school, there is lots of student. They have a good knowledge, good experience. You know that already I have told to you. Who is student? They started speaking very well, and they have idea, knowledge about everything, math, Hindi, English. And after that, they are mostly their parents. They started sending in a private school. So how
Okay.
you, yeah, so definitely in private school. And after taking interview nowadays, you know that if you go to in admission for your children in a convent school or any private school, so first of all they have to give in, interview. After they
Yeah.
qualified, then they can take admission. But in private government school there is not this type of facility. Even your children, they don't know about ka kha ga ga abcd anything. But yeah, he has been completed his criteria. He is, yeah, she is a 5 years old. So definitely we have to do take an admission. We have to take admission. We can't say that no, your daughter or your son, they don't know about Hindi, English, ka kha ga ga abc basic things, so we can't take. No. So that's why every person said that yeah, in convent school, yeah, private school student very well, and government school. So you already you are educated person and you can understand what is the matter.
Okay, what I feel I'm gonna tell you in some points. Okay, what happens and what I have been faced or experienced. I am also a student who completed all the education till my graduation through the government school. I was not
Okay.
I was not going any private school because I was not able to afford the fees. And what I have feel that in government school what happens, teachers sometimes don't usually want to teach. It's the reality. You can't say a student that a student don't want to learn. A student don't
Used
know
to,
about anything.
sorry to interrupt you, used to they do not wanted to teach, but nowadays everything has been changed. You can't say that nowadays teacher they do not want to teach. No, nowadays it
Actually,
has been totally changed. When you used to
I know.
study, so that time it's everything, you can situation, yeah, was different. But nowadays everything has been changed.
I know the situations nowadays have been changed. I am telling you some my experiences. Okay, that
Okay.
what I faced in my past. Sometimes teachers usually don't want to teach us. Sometimes students also was not interested to go to and to learn something or anything. what I feel that in private school, what happens? They try to make students to be engaged with the study and the other things. They don't really want to teach only education, like this. What are the subjects like Hindi, English, Angrezi, math, whatever. They sometimes they usually teach to the student how to play. Through playing they teach a student. They just give them separate times to go and play, do yoga, do they make a group to do study. They give some several kinds of work to do. They don't usually say that sit in the class and just read kaka kaka anga cha 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 cha. They don't usually say like that. Even when I was in my college, what I faced that teachers was not professors was not really interested to teach us. They usually comes into the class. They say that please learn this topic, learn that topic. You can go and write down in your exam. When I was in my graduation, when I was doing my BSc, I was taking some private coachings as well. Because if I think if I was not having been taken any private institute for my to in my graduation, I may be not qualified. So that happens, what I feel. Now situations have been changed, as you mentioned. So that's okay. I think awareness is very much important in our society. So parents
Right.
should have a kind of responsibility that they should take their kids daily and provide them all the necessary things, copy, pencil, and try to put their, focus on that student that where he is going. Sometimes a student go to the school, but they went to his friends and started doing some kind of, other activities, I can say that I cannot mention here, right? Okay. So let's see that when things will be improved. But I'm going to ask you some other questions. That suppose if a
Okay,
student wants to
okay. I
become.
want I want to say something. Yeah, I will not say that in every school student they are not their parents they do not provide everything. I am talking about now who is a village is no it's a poor family belongs student, yeah, they in village area. I am talking and I will say that you were saying that time when you used to study in your school, so that time teacher they comes and they came in your school classroom, then they started they writing on blackboard and they said that yeah you write down. But nowadays that already I have told to you we use TLM means we have to know after watching and listening, and then we have to study teaching like in or some play games. We always play our students games, and mostly students they participate in games, in the national games, district games, and every you can say in RBSA, you can say some uh, uh, some place they organize some activity, so our schools childrens they participate over there. So
Okay,
I
that's
don't
nice.
have I actually I don't have idea past times of what was going on in government school, because that time I didn't know, I didn't study. I all but nowadays I go to in government school and I teach, so I have idea about nowadays what is going on. But everything is very good, and every person you know don't think that yeah in private school their teacher studied very well and in government teacher they do not teach. No, it's totally wrong.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so just suppose if a student wants to become a teacher, like a government teacher, and if he completed his or her graduation, what is the next process? What are the things that they should follow or they should have to do?
Okay, some person they qualified graduation, so they want to become a teacher. They want to be a teacher, so they have to qualified, B.Ed, BTC, and after that qualified, if you have to give in, you can say, crack exam for B.Ed, and after qualified that exam, you have to take degree taken degree within 2 years, so you have to uh, you know uh, B.Ed you have to complete B.Ed within 2 years, and after that when you get your degree, after that you have to qualify the TET, super TET nowadays, UP TET, super TET, and after that you can get your job. So it has been long process for getting a job. And if you have qualified B.Ed and you want to be a teacher in high school, intermediate, so you will have to qualify the TGT, PGT. So lots of, yeah, you have to crack lots of exam.
Okay, I got it. Like if someone who is graduated, if he wants to become a teacher, then he have to give first entrance examination for the 2 years
Right.
course, which is B.Ed or BTC. You can do any one of them. Once you qualified, then you can go for the TET exam or the Super TET or the UP TET. If you
Right.
qualified this, then you can become a government teachers. And if you want to
Government
become a
teacher.
teacher in high school or inter college, if you
Right.
want to become a teacher in high school, then you have to give exam.
TGT,
What exams you
PGT.
say? TGT, and if you want
PGT,
to become a teacher of
PGT.
intermediate, then you have to give PGT test. So it's
For
a difficult
PGT,
exam.
sorry to interrupt. For PGT, B.Ed is not necessary. If you qualified, only PG, then you can fill form.
Okay, if you completed your masters, then you can go for it.
Yeah.